time, but a rampaging finish saw Richmond move on just one step away from their grand final with a 13-point win. And to tell you how they did it, it's good afternoon, gentlemen, to the Footy Show panel.
Able to be won by that man there. He was so far the best on the ground, not through statistics, through attitude. He kicked 3 of the best goals you'll ever see in a final, and he was the inspiration for anything that Richmond did after half-time. Make no mistake about that.
What about his opponent there?
Yes, well, that's Denham. He just leading by example, putting the old knee into the back of Gavin Wanganeen and kicking another goal. It was a fantastic performance, aided by some strange decisions from the opposition coach in Kevin Sheedy, who took Alessio and, of course, Lloyd off the ground. This was the different attitude. Here is a terrific clash. Well, that was indicative of who got up first, and Dermot Brereton made this point on the radio yesterday. Bond got up before Fletcher and just showed that he wanted to be part of this winning side. But I just wanted to mention about the different attitudes of coaching. Kevin Sheedy took Lloyd and Alessio off the ground, as we said, when they were playing reasonably well. John Northey left Benny Gale on the... couldn't hide him anywhere in the end, played him down the back line and left him on the ground. Nevertheless, there's Turner kicking the, the goal to seal it all. Just played on through a bit of an adrenaline rush. And there's something you never see. That's a collector's item. John Northey showing a bit of emotion. And well, he might, because he was instrumental in overseeing one of the best wins in a finals series I've ever seen.
In your life?
One of the ever.
I don't think you can understate Northey's...
What?
The best ever, or one of the best.
Pretty great win.
One of the best finals victories ever. That
What about
never
Carlton
seen
come
5 goals
back again?
behind.
I've never seen a finals game won by a team that did not have a clear winner on their forward line for the day. You
never had a
normally have to
clear
have
winner.
at least one winner on the forward line. They didn't have one winner all day on the forward
Did you
line.
notice the way Sheedy started his forward line, how he had them all around the boundary line?
That was
There were 9 blokes inside the 50-metre arc at one time. There were 6 blokes within 15 metres of the goal post, and then another 3 inside the 50 metres.
Give him a little credit. They were 5 goals up at half-time and looked like they... And Salmon missed a couple of goals, could have put them 7 up from set shots. They had them on the run. I'd given Richmond away at half-time. I thought it's going to be embarrassing for the 90,000.
Just before half-time, when Essendon were up by 5 goals, I thought that last 5 minutes, some people say they looked tired. I don't agree with that. I say that they played for the siren at half-time and say, well, we'll go in 5 goals ahead, that'll be nice, and then we'll come out.
I got the feeling
it's very easy for you to sit there and say they were tired after seeing the second half,
I think it's a bit difficult for him to sit
before
there and can't
half-time,
fit
they
in the
didn't
chair.
look tired. They were playing for the siren.
I think John Northey deserves a large slice of credit for yesterday's victory, because he's been maligned in the past for being lacking flair and lacking innovation. I thought yesterday made 2 significant moves which altered the destiny of the
What were they?
He moved Turner from full-back to full-forward. He put Daffy on the ball and he put Nash to a wing.
That's 3.
And all of a sudden at half-time, and up to half-time, I totally concur with you, Dermot, because you're a keen student of the game, for a side that not only never had a winner up forward, they never had a winner all over the ground apart from Knights, who was working hard and kicked 3 of the most brilliant, inspiring goals. But after half-time, what effectively happened? Every contest that was in dispute in that third quarter was always won by Richmond. The desperation... Shut up, you'll learn something here. Was the desperation,
Right, Sam.
and they were hard at the ball, and it's all the intangible ingredients that are critical. Talk about club fabric and winning a game.
Hang on, what about
desperation?
Sam, what about players like Tape and Rogers? They didn't play bad and young Bond.
But they all
didn't
came
play
on
bad.
board after that. But I'm talking about the catalyst that...
Sam, can I say something?
Please do.
Don't you think after half-time...
Okay, gentlemen, we are playing for the siren here. We're going to commercial break. After the break, we look further. We look further at Richmond's great win with one of their stars. Stay with us, please do.
Be magnificent.
Chris Bond has really made his mark at Richmond. I guess would like nothing better than getting a crack at his old club on grand final day. Chris, welcome to the Footy Show. I guess you do feel pretty good the way that it's all panned out since coming from Carlton.
Yeah, it's been a great experience, all right. 3 years ago, I wasn't sure what's going on. Didn't know whether to go back to Tassie or go somewhere else and try my footy, but it's worked out well with Richmond.
What was it that John Northey said at half-time that was an inspiration to you and your teammates? I mean, it's a big turnaround, 30 points.
Yeah, he had a fair bit to say. He was a bit disappointed with the way we were playing. But to Essendon's credit, they were playing good footy. Their forward line was really working for them. But he just said, look, basically, you know, if we can really just bore in at the ball, it's going to come. And I think we did that, and it certainly came for us.
And
Chris,
Noel, yeah,
sorry, Chris, Brendan Gale and yourself sort of summed up the second half like he was out of sorts all day. But when he went back to full back, he attacked the ball mercilessly, and when you ran into Dustin Fletcher, it was almost like you willed yourself to your feet before he did, just to show that you would be upstanding before him. But those two aspects I thought were indicative of the way the team went about it in the second half, running at the ball.
Yeah, Benny, you know, obviously Benny, you know, had a bit of a down day. You know, there's no doubt about that. But it's good for him to get that one out of the road for us. And yeah, you're right. A couple of times he just drove the ball forward for us out of the back line when the pressure was on.
Did you think of that when Dustin went to ground? And did you have a look at him and think, oh, I've got to get to the stagger to the feet before he did, and climb up the side of the ropes of the square ring?
It wasn't a head clash there, just a pure body clash.
It was a bit of a head clash and body clash. I think there was everything in
there,
there, Sam.
Now, look, you were 5 goals down to half-time. You clawed your way back to be a point up at three-quarter time. I thought you might have lost a bit of heart when Greg Deere had the ball taken off him for a very soft incident about putting the elbow up, and they went down. I think Lloyd kicked the goal. Did you suddenly feel you'd worked so hard and it was slipping away through perhaps a poor decision? I don't want you to comment on the umpire because I know you're not allowed to, but how did you feel at that stage?
Yeah, no, look, we were still feeling pretty confident. Even at half-time, we realised that they'd played a hard game the week before, and we hadn't played all that well, and they had played pretty well. So we were confident. We were still pretty confident all through the third quarter.
Interested to know, you mentioned what Northey said at half-time, but considering the fact that Essendon had played at Waverley the week before, there's been a lot of talk about what energy that actually saps out of your legs. Did you talk about that, the fact that Essendon had played at Waverley the week before and they were a bit tired, perhaps?
Yeah, it was definitely brought up before the game that we knew that obviously Waverley is such a bigger ground than the MCG, and they'd actually mentioned it themselves during the press.
Do you agree with that theory, that Waverley does take a bit out?
Yeah, I'd say it does take a bit out, yeah.
Bondi, terrific after half-time, the physical contests, you and Fletcher, Grenfell getting a magnificent hit, Turner running into O'Donnell. Just a complete turnaround on the physical side of it. Richmond this year haven't shown that much aggression as they did in the second half.
Yeah, I think definitely in the first half of the year, I think our aggression was there. But you're right, you know, the first half it was missing a bit. But and it turns it around now.
Brownie's always right. You get
Chris, did you feel the fact that one of Essendon's Achilles' heel is that they have so much of the ball and chip it around, but they can't register or reflect that ascendancy on the scoreboard, even despite the fact you're 5 down.
That means kicking goals, Chris.
Yeah, do you still feel you're still in the game if you could...
What's the question, Sam?
Give a couple through?
You're right. Now, if we could get a couple of quick goals in the third quarter, then we thought we were a chance. So, yeah, you're right. By putting pressure on them, we did turn the ball over, I think.
Bondi, just at Richmond, not so much the players, but do you notice that for the other members of the staff there, when they see Brownie in the bowels of the club, do they duck into the nearest door and get out of his way because they could be next on the firing line?
Don't answer that, Bondi. Get on the next question.
What I would really like to know, Chris, is that when you meet an opponent at the start of a game, do you say, "My name's Bond"? Did you actually ever say that to anyone?
No one said. No,
never said, "My name's Bond"?
They should call him 007, shouldn't they?
Chris, who did you pick up at the start of the game? Because they tried to lose you early in the opening 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
I tried to get O'Donnell, but he went to Wayno. Yeah, so from there I found myself on a wing and probably had half a dozen different players.
Actually, you're thrown at 6s and 7s there early, because I thought tactically you might have lost the battle early doors, because your prime movers in the engine room, Broderick and the likes, were thrust in the back half of the field.
Yeah. There was a few changes made early, but to John's credit and the coaching staff's credit, and I think Tony Free made a couple of moves too. So
now listen, Bondi, don't take a note. I want you to stand up and show these guys just how. Look, you've come straight in here with your school. He's come from school socks on. Come on, now stand up, Bondi. Show us this. These are the young lads, the Johnny Northey. Have a look at his legs.
Get up on there, mate.
Stand up on there. Stand up. Straight from school.
Just wondering how far we could go with that. Louis might have got him stripped down to the next.
Hey, listen, Sam, what's that on your tie there? A spanner, is it?
A spanner, yeah.
Are you going to a screw loose or something, or what?
It's tight in his nuts.
All right. Gentlemen, on that note, Chris, congratulations on the game and good luck. You got Geelong next week. I mean, how do you feel? Traditionally, you haven't played so well against Geelong.
Yeah, no, that's right. They've been a bit of a bogey side for us, but Yeah, Gazza, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
But,
He'll
you
be
know-
like fighting Mike Tyson first up.
I'm looking forward to it.
Only a
mate.
little
Yeah,
nice.
well, we wish you
He
well.
won't have his own way
Thank Chris
against
Bond
Tony,
very
will he?
much, and
Big
some of
man.
our very own panellists, Poots, with a memorable year in front of goals. Wayne Campbell epitomised a revival and is a real Brownlow medal threat. And finally, did you enjoy it? I mean, what was he
I
like
thought
to
it was-
coach? What was he like to
I
coach?
thought it was
really?
terrific. They raised 50,000.
Yeah,
A terrific
great.
crowd
Well
turning
done,
up.
yeah. Well
70
done.
odd. And Sam Kegovich, honestly, he shut up for 1 second of the game. But the thing that shocked me was I've even found that my toes can move and things like that. I didn't know.
But
for years.
it was quite funny with Robbie Muir in the rooms before,
Oh,
because
he's
both
mad.
sides got changed in the same room, and you could see Robbie over there, and he was starting to punch the brick wall, and he was really going through the motions, wasn't he? He was there at 5 to prepare, had the full rub down. Everyone else got there at about 20 past 7, 10 minutes before the game
I thought
started.
our preparation,
No
by
one had
comparison
planned
to theirs, lacked a little